Alright, as promised, I updated to version 1.17. As you can see in the corner, I already downloaded a version of the Optifine, of course. And I made several backups of my world, just in case. And shouldn't you, like, ask me a question before opening it? Like, oh, we're about to update your shit. And I'm like, yeah, you can do it. You didn't do that, which in my book is kind of worrying, but I'm not going to, you know, look too much into it. If it goes horribly wrong, I am going to be very saddened. Okay, I'm floating. I am floating. Oh yeah, I remember, because I was taking pictures of this thing, so yeah, so and then I do a little and then I sink like a rock. Oh! Okay, here we go. I was taking pictures of this thing for the thumbnail. Okay, not a lot seem to have changed. Suspicious. Chungy's still here. 1.17 Chungy. Okay, alright, okay, so it is 1.17. What's the very first thing I want to do in version 1.17? I think I have an idea. Okay, here we go, and... Oh! Cursed, this is cursed, that right there, cursed. Okay. If I die... Remember me, just remember me for who I was. An ice cream and coffee train wreck that made horrible videos for YouTube. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna press it. Ah! That feels great. It's gonna be so easy to clean it now. I can just like put a rail on a lake with some soapy water, and my job is probably done. Wow, that's quality of life right here. It's still quite cursed though. And on my way back, I found goat. You're not a screaming goat, are you? I'm gonna have a goat farm. Ow! Okay, so before I move on to this episode, I want to show you the end result of this. I built in all of the proper water channels going in and into this, for now, improvised storage here. Same with the gunpowder right there. But it is pretty good. I like it. I like how simple and small it all looks. Very nice and tight together. It triggers all of the happy spots in my brain. That's the point. Oh, that has to be a good sign. Oh shit. I know exactly what to go after next. Copper? Sir? Hey sir, do you know where can I find copper? So, sir? Guess he didn't know where to find copper. Copper? 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 Copper! Copper. You know, that copper thing is really neat, and of course, as soon as you are underground mining for resources when you start the world, it's very handy to find some copper. But at the end of the day, I much rather, you know, just grab some copper out of my copper tree that I grown in the past few years. For sake of convenience, of course, you know, it's much more convenient to just come here, harvest a little bit of the copper that I need, and then just move on. It is also about time that I do something about our hobbit hole, because I mean, not only I have not been living here too much, because I mean I'm going from point A to point B all the time, so I think it's about time I finally shake it up and try to finish, because I mean it was looking pretty good. I mean it still is. I still like the design. And then I made this backyard area with a little hot pool there to be like my bathing area. And then I started making this, and then a project started here, and then a project started there, and then it was the end of the year, and then I built like a Christmas area over there. And so this project here ended up just staying in, you know, the limbo of projects. So I'm going to try and do something with this. I don't know what yet. I will figure it out, and when I do figure it out and I have something to show for, I will show you something. But until then, I'll see you when I see you. Okay, so a few hours have passed since the last little bit that you just saw, and I've been doing this. I moved the beacon from the nether all the way up in my house. Yes, this is my house, just the bottom floor. Here's the top. And I thought about making this under, like, this basement or whatever of the Hobbit home into like a study of some kind. And then I decided that I don't want just, like, you know, bookshelves and stuff like that. I want something cool, different, right? So I built like a tree in the middle, and then I built this little thing in here that I'm going to put some benches and a table so you can like sit down and study. I'm going to sprinkle a few bookshelves. I'm going to also sprinkle a few bits and bobs in here for decoration, and I think it's going to look pretty cozy. I think it might be the word I'm looking for. And then of course I'm putting like some vegetation in here in the middle, right? I bought like a few, like I got in a few of these bushes, and you know, some other little things like some seeds. And I'm gonna try my best to decorate this in a way that it looks pretty, does not look cluttered. You if you're wishing me luck, then you're doing well, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, listen, I'm mad. I literally recorded a bit that I made about these candles that I was like, you know, anyway, the point is that it didn't record. It didn't record what I said. I did a funny thing about the candles, and it didn't record it. All right, so here's candles. It's not the same. Point being, I did a little bit more on our basement little area here, and I think it's looking really, really good. Please do call me biased, since it was I who built it, but I think it's starting to really come together. I mean, I didn't fix the torches. I mean, I still have to find a better way of lighting up the floor, but you know, it's coming along. And I have this big painting here because I'm going to do one of the old school you know, fake wall things. I'm gonna build something in the back there. And I also realized that I don't have enchanting tables, so I fixed that too. I don't have an enchanting table because I have the villagers, but I said, hey, why the hell not? And then I built these, and I placed them here, and they have to stay there, because if they don't, I'm gonna have to blow up, and I don't want to blow them up. They're kind of expensive to remove, so they're staying there. And also, for torches, I'm doing this thing, you know, that you use the frame with the torch behind it and a an anvil to make it look like it's a little holster for the torch. I think it looks really good. I learned this from Grian, from watching a few Grian videos, and I think it looked really good. I think this place really, really came together. I still have to fix the stairway, of course, but aside from that, I'm really, really impressed how much I can do with just a little bit of spruce and, you know, a little bit of dark oak and stuff like that. It's all a matter of I don't know. It's all a matter of maybe foresight, I guess, because I kind of had this idea way, way, way before I started making it. I don't know where I'm going with any of this that I'm talking about. Just ignore me for a second. However, this is enough house modeling for a little while. There's one more thing that I have to have in this 1.17 patch. And of course, I'm talking about axolotls. Yeah. Okay, I want to pick one. Oh, no, come here. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna... Got him. Yeah, look at this dude. Okay, oh, yeah, okay, I'll take a brown one. Yeah. Look at this dude. Hang on. Is that... What color are you? What color are you? You are a brown one. Okay. Okay, I made this little aquarium here for my axolotls. It's... Don't worry, I'm not gonna leave them in here. This is temporary, okay? I'll fill it with fish later, but for now, this is going to just be their new home. Because I want to see them swimming around. So, plop. And plop. You good there, buddy? Oh, there. Okay. Alright, and boop. Anyway, I might just change this hatch here and put it elsewhere because I think it looks horrible in the middle of the glass. I just wish it was like just glass without this hatch. But for now, this will do. I'm happy. I have 2 axolotls. I'm gonna make some babies with them, and then I have other ideas of what to do with them, but that's gonna have to wait for another day. So there are many new things to do into the new update, the 1.17. I still didn't even touch the copper very much, except for finding it, and I just found just a little bit, so I'm gonna be working onto that in the next episode. But for now, to the 3 or 4 of you still watching, thank you so much for giving me some of your time and watching this video, and do subscribe if you're not already, and ring the bell so you don't miss out on new uploads. Give this video a thumbs up, that helps the channel a lot. Leave me a nice comment down below, and I'll be seeing you in the next episode. See ya!